Hey everybody, today I have an anime action figure model kit by Kotobuki of this original character. Correction, she is not an original character, she is from the anime and manga Wakaba girls, and her name is Bukiko Kotobuki. I just found out that information by translating some of her little instructional booklet, so in this video I'm gonna accidentally keep calling her an original character and such. Sorry. She is from a collab between these two groups up here. I did see other model kits and characters from the Frame Arm Girls line, but I chose this one because I thought she was super cute with her short hair. She retailed for $100, but I did get her on clearance for $50, which is also why I chose her. But I think from at least the other few characters I saw, she comes with a lot. She comes with this table, chair, these little tiny accessories like her bag. She seems to be a student and she's doing some little model kit making herself. She comes with all these different expressions, little ponytails, and these little accessories down here. I will be honest, I really don't know anything about this line or her character. I do know this is her signature right here, so that's super cute. And the box art is beautiful. I mean, for $100, like, really nice packaging. I will be keeping this right here. Super cute. Over here you can see everything it comes with, so this is how she'll look unpainted. It doesn't seem like I'll have to do a lot of painting, probably just some minor things here and there, which is fine. Comes with these facial expressions and a lot of extra stickers for her face as well. Quickly going through the contents, I'll probably build her off camera, but it seems like here's like her skin, the table, some of her clothes, her hair, the chair, and then I'm guessing this puzzle piece is her base. Really cute. Oh man, her hands are super tiny. She is 1/10 scale, so I'm assuming she's gonna be like prize figure scale, maybe about 7 inches tall or something like that. As you can see, her skirt already has these painted details on it, so I don't think I'll be doing a lot of painting. I think what's super fun is that she comes with a bunch of extra faces, like extra faces. There's already 10 blank faces right there, and then including all her pre-painted faces. Some more parts, and then down here all the extra stickers. I'm gonna guess these might be water decals. I might be really bad at assembling that part, but those are all the parts she comes with, and the little booklet with the instructions. It's pretty thick, but let's just take a quick peek at that. I think the artwork is beautiful, like her design is super cute. Doesn't seem too bad. The pictures are pretty big, so that's probably why it's a thick book. Skip to the end here and get a closer look at her. Oh, she is so cute. Does look like I'll have to be painting this like secondary color on the bag. Probably just some really small stuff. She's a Miku figure. Alright, so yeah, I'll build her off camera and then we'll come back. Hey, so it's been a few months since those previous clips were recorded, but as you can see, I finished building the kit. For the most part, I'm also done painting. I think I do want to get around to doing just a bit on her hair, but I have to spray everything first with a seal before I do that. So I'll show you the little character first. I'm unsure of her name, if she has one. I hope she does. I also have yet to translate a lot of this text. So if I find out her name, I'll put it in the description of this video. But she is super duper cute. Articulation wise, there's not much going on. Her arms have a really good range of motion, but I think in general her clothes kind of stops her from moving a bit more. She's very easy to just like take out any of her limbs, and that does come in handy. I'll show you that in a bit. She has this little peace sign hand and then just an open hand, but she comes with so many extra ones. I'll show you in a bit, but right now I just want to go over her. So her ponytails are jointed so they can move just a bit like that. Really cute. Her skirt kind of stops her legs from moving much. That is the most it can go forward and then back, and the knee bends at a 90 degrees, and then the ankle does move a bit side to side, but mostly just up and down. And she does have a joint between like her legs and her torso, but that literally does nothing. You can't really move her like front or back or like around. That's the most she does because of the skirt and because the clothes is plastic. Here's some of the little painted details I did. I'm sure there's a way around this, but anytime I do model kits, I end up with these little marks right here from cutting or removing the parts from the runners. I'm sure there's a fix for that, but that's just kind of how I've had to leave my kits. Pretty decent like head articulation forward and all around. It's very easy to remove the head, and I'll do so because she comes with an alternate head without the ponytails. So here's your hair down. She comes with a few other interchangeable parts. I'll leave this head on and give you a closer look at these sitting legs and the sitting skirt. So, well, actually I can switch it right now instead of just sort of describing. Pull her apart from the waist. I'm gonna put her on these legs, and I'm gonna have to remove the bottom part of the legs. Okay, so there she goes. Bottom part of the legs, and stick those into these legs. And she does come with like socked feet, so you can remove her little shoes and have it so that she's just wearing the socks. She sits so wide. I think it's a little goofy. I mean, I'll give her a pass because it seems like she's a much younger character, so maybe like this is kind of how kids sit. But yeah, I would have preferred if her legs were together. It's a little awkward. There are some examples in the booklet of like how she sits, like right here. Like I said, I give her the pass because she's younger, but I'm not a big fan of the like wider spread legs. So here she is. I put that all together. And actually kind of make her sit crisscross. That's actually so nice. Wait, I really like that. Okay, I see now. See, if she's sitting crisscross, then I can give her a pass. This is super cute. And then she can also sit in her little chair. Oh my gosh, she is super duper cute. Bring the camera closer. Look at that, she is so cute. Okay. And she can sit at her little desk. I'm gonna show you all the little things she has on her desk. I will be honest, I lost some things between the months that I took a break on building her. I lost her little paintbrushes. I think she had 2, and then I lost one of these silver caps on her little paint tins, little paint jars. I also didn't paint the jars. You can paint them to make it look like there's paint inside. I'll have to get around to that. She has her own little figure that she is painting with her little, was that like air? Wait, I forgot what this is called back here. Airbrush, there you go. She has her own little airbrush set and her little figure, which I have yet to paint. And then she has a little keychain for her bag down here, which I also have to paint. But I've just left that on her desk. She has 2 sets of little clippers, and I've only painted one. I think she just needs one. She doesn't need 2. Another little accessory she has is this tiny phone, which I don't like. I don't really know why it's shaped like this. I mean, I could see that like these are ears, but then these like handles on the side, I don't know why it's like that. I don't know if there's a specific reason why it's like that, but I don't like it. I think it looks a little ugly. But I haven't painted this. She doesn't really need a phone. I did lose the rod for this stand, and I'm not really sure how she would stand on it. I don't think there's any photos in here of her on the stand. but there it is. But you also saw she could stand on her own, so I'm not worried about this. I do think it's cute though, this little puzzle piece. She has a lot of wrist pegs for all the hands that she comes with. She comes with a lot. I have yet to put some of them, or most of them, on the pegs. And there's even some hands that have like a little hole in it so that you can make her hold specific things, specific little accessories. But she has so many options, which is really nice. Super duper cute. She also comes with an extra neck peg. This is a bit larger for like interchanging her head. You can buy like different heads and put them on her. And then she has, I haven't done the water decals. She has 2 of these sets. These are exactly the same. And then she has these little logos for her school uniform and her school bag. I'm not sure I'll put these on there. I don't find these super cute. I probably won't do that. But yeah, these are all little pegs. I have to still put them together and everything. So you saw the little ponytail head, her little shoes. These are super duper cute. And then a lot of her extra faces. So she has 3 already printed ones. Little like worried expression, this little smug expression, and this one's super cute with her little tongue sticking out. I think this one's more so like if she's working, she can kind of focus. It's super cute. And then she has 10 unpainted ones, which you're supposed to use the decals for. I'm not sure if I'll attempt that because, I mean, I guess you could kind of combine the eyes to make unique expressions, but it does really just give you these same eyes. Like I said, you could mix and match them, but I don't really have a need to. You would have to paint the mouths though. Oh, and her little blush if you wanted to do that. But yeah, these little faces, you can see they're a little shorter and kind of slimmer than these. I don't exactly know what these are for because they don't even fit in the face. I did try to interchange them. So I literally don't know what these are for. These are the ones that fit in her face, which is nice. Alrighty, that's actually it. I really like her. I would definitely do this again. She doesn't have that much articulation. You saw with her legs, that's kind of where she's lacking the most, with the skirt that is just like the standing up skirt. She definitely has more articulation in her arms. And I really love the interchangeable hands. I like the second head, all these little faces. I do think this could be really fun to do, to give her new and different expressions. And I really love that she comes with her desk, the chair, the school bag, and all these little accessories. I thought it was super cute that she also does model kits, and I mean, it's kind of, she's a model kit and she likes to do model kits, so I thought that was really fun. And all these little parts and accessories give her more like world building, which I really liked. So she is an original character. I don't know how much like canon personality and lore she has to her little character, but this stuff really does help like kind of imagine who she is. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye bye.